Hello guys, welcome back to our channel. Day 151 of the 2025-2026 NBA regular season, March 29, 2026. Estefan Casal gets triple-double as the San Antonio Spurs trounced the Milwaukee Bucks 127-95 for 8 straight win. Cassell had a triple-double with 22 points, 10 assists, and 10 rebounds as the hot shooting San Antonio Spurs steamrolled the Milwaukee Bucks for their 8th consecutive victory. Cassell was one of 7 players to score in double figures for the Spurs, who have won 13 of their last 14 to guarantee that they'll be seeded no lower than second in the Western Conference playoffs. San Antonio is 2 games behind the first place of Oklahoma City Thunder in the Western standings. Victor Wembanyama added 23 points, 15 rebounds, and 6 assists. San Antonio never trailed and shot 55.1% or 49 of 89 from the field. San Antonio's Keldon Johnson scored 16 points. Gary Trent Jr. scored 18 to lead the Milwaukee Bucks. Jericho Sims added 10 points and 10 rebounds, double-double. The Detroit Pistons tightened grip on the top seed in the East with a 109-87 win over the Minnesota Timberwolves. Tobias Harris led a balanced scoring attack with 18 points as the Detroit Pistons strengthened their hold on the top seed in the Eastern Conference with a victory over the injury-riddled Minnesota Timberwolves. Jalen Doran had 10 points and 13 rebounds for the Pistons, who have won 9 of their last 11 games. They began the day with a 4-game lead over Boston in the race for the Eastern Conference top seed. Dante DiVincenzo hit 5 3-pointers and led the Minnesota with 22 points. Rudy Gobert had 14 points and 12 rebounds for the Timberwolves, who shot a season-low 32%, 27 for 85 from the floor, and 21% or 9 for 43 from beyond the arc. Joel Embiid and Paul George rallied the Philadelphia 76ers to 118-114 win over the Charlotte Hornets and snapped Charlotte's 5-game win streak. Embiid scored 29 points. George finished with 26 points and 13 rebounds, and the Philadelphia 76ers rallied from 13 points down in the second half for a 118-114 win over the Charlotte Hornets. With its 4 win in 5 games, Philadelphia extended its lead over Charlotte to 2 games in a race for the 7th spot in the Eastern Conference playoff race. Tyrese Maxey returned to the Sixers starting lineup and added 26 points, 8 assists, and 7 rebounds. The All-Star guard had been sidelined since March 7 due to a tendon injury in his right pinky finger. Brandon Miller hit 5 3-pointers and finished with 29 points and 8 rebounds for Charlotte, which had its 5-game winning streak halted. LaMelo Ball pitched in with 20 points and 8 assists. Charlotte made 10 of 24 shots from beyond the arc in the opening half, while Sixers went 10 for 19. The Atlanta Hawks withstand fourth quarter surge by the Kings in 123-113 victory as Snyder gets 500 win. Nickel Alexander Walker scored 27 points and the Atlanta Hawks shot 8 of 12 on 3-pointers in the fourth quarter to survive a late surge from Sacramento and beat the Kings in coach Quinn Snyder's 500 career victory. Jalen Johnson had 26 points and 10 assists, and Jack Landale had 19 points and 13 rebounds to help Atlanta to its 15th win in its last 17 games. It was Johnson's 44th double-double of the season and Landale's first since his debut with Atlanta on February 5. The Kings, who have lost their first 3 games of a 4-game road trip, fell to 1956. DeMar DeRozan led the Sacramento Kings with 22 points. Maxime Reynolds had 18 points and 10 rebounds. Cedric Howard scores 24 points, including key late free throws as Grizzlies defeat Chicago Bulls 125-124. Howard scored 24 points, including a pair of free throws with 6.5 seconds left, and had 9 rebounds, and the Memphis Grizzlies outlasted the Chicago Bulls. Tyler Burton finished with 18 points, and Jemima Shack added 17 as Memphis snapped a 5-game losing skid. Matas Busilis led the Chicago Bulls with 29 points. Josh Giddey had 18 points, 13 rebounds, and 10 assists for his 13th triple-double of the season for the Bulls, who have lost 3 straight. The Phoenix Suns opened up big lead early en route to a 134-109 rout of the Utah Jazz. Jalen Green scored 31 points. Devin Booker had 26 and the Phoenix Suns routed the Utah Jazz. Grayson Allen added 19 points for the Suns, who have lost 6 of their previous 7 games. The win moved Phoenix with the 3.5 games of sixth place Houston, the last position to stay out of the Western Conference play-in round. Neither Green nor Booker played in the fourth quarter as the Phoenix Suns cruised to the victory. Kyle Filipowski and Bryson Sabo each scored 26 points for the Jazz, who lost their fifth in a row, 7 straight on the road and 10th of their last 11 overall. Let's proceed to the NBA regular season games scheduled on March 30, 2026. The surging Los Angeles Clippers, led by Kawhi Leonard, will meet the slumping Milwaukee Bucks, led by Ryan Rollins, in the Serve Forum at 3:30 a.m. Philippine time or 3:30 p.m. Eastern time. The reeling Miami Heat, led by Bam Adebayo, will visit Pascal Siakam and the Indiana Pacers in Gainbridge Fieldhouse at 5 a.m. Philippine time or 5 p.m. Eastern time. DeMar DeRozan and the Sacramento Kings will go up against Nick Claxton and the Brooklyn Nets in Barclays Center at 6 a.m. Philippine time or 6 p.m. Eastern time. LaMelo Ball and the Charlotte Hornets will try to score a win against the top Boston Celtics, led by Jaylen Brown, in Spectrum Center at 6 a.m. Philippine time or 6 p.m. Eastern time. Paolo Banchero and the Orlando Magic will match up against Scottie Barnes and the Toronto Raptors in Scotiabank Arena at 6 a.m. Philippine time or 6 p.m. Eastern time. Danny Avdija and the Portland Trail Blazers needed this win to solidify their position in the Western Conference standings as they battle Alex Sarr and the Washington Wizards in Moda Center at 6 a.m. Philippine time or 6 p.m. Eastern time. Kevin Durant and the Houston Rockets will try to score a win and solidify their position against Trey Murphy III and the New Orleans Pelicans in Smoothie King Center at 7 a.m. Philippine time or 7 p.m. Eastern time. The West leading Oklahoma City Thunder, led by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, will play the visiting New York Knicks, led by Jalen Brunson, in Paycom Center at 7:30 a.m. Philippine time or 7:30 p.m. Eastern time. Kristaps Porzingis and the Golden State Warriors will try to add up to their 3-game winning streak as they face Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets in Ball Arena at 10 a.m. Philippine time or 10 p.m. Eastern time. Let us have the NBA current team standings as of March 29, 2026. Let's start with the Eastern Conference team standings for day 151. 15, Indiana Pacers, 16 and 58 record with 2-game losing skid. 14, Brooklyn Nets, 17 and 57 record with 10-game losing skid. 13, Washington Wizards, 17 and 56 record. 12, Chicago Bulls, 29 and 45 record with 3-game losing skid. 11, Milwaukee Bucks, 29 and 44 record with 3-game losing skid. All these teams are already eliminated in playoff contention. Number 10 is the Charlotte Hornets, 39 and 35 record. Number 9 is the Miami Heat, 39 and 35 record. Number 8 is the Orlando Magic, 39 and 34 record. Number 7 is the Philadelphia 76ers, 41 and 33 record with 2-game winning streak. Number 6 is the Atlanta Hawks, 42 and 33 record. Number 5 is the Toronto Raptors, 41 and 32 record. Number 4 is the Cleveland Cavaliers, 46 and 28 record. Number 3 is the New York Knicks, 48 and 26 record. Number 2 is the Boston Celtics, 49 and 24 record with 2-game winning streak. Number 2 is the Detroit Pistons, 54 and 20 record with 2-game winning streak. Detroit Pistons already clinched a playoff berth. Let's proceed to the Western Conference team standings for day 151. 15, Sacramento Kings 19-56 record with 3-game losing skid. 14, Utah Jazz 21-54 record with 5-game losing skid. 13 is the Dallas Mavericks 24-50 record. 12 is the New Orleans Pelicans 25-50 record with 4-game losing skid. 11 is the Memphis Grizzlies 25-49 record. All these teams are already eliminated in playoff contention. Number 10 is the Golden State Warriors 36-38 record with 3-game winning streak. Number 9 is the Portland Trail Blazers 37-38 record. Number 8 is the Los Angeles Clippers 38-36 record with 4-game winning streak. Number 7 is the Phoenix Suns 41-33 record. Number 6 is the Houston Rockets 44-29 record. Number 5 is the Minnesota Timberwolves 45-29 record. Number 4 is the Denver Nuggets 47-28 record with 5-game winning streak. Number 3 is the Los Angeles Lakers 48-26 record with 2-game winning streak. Number 2 is the San Antonio Spurs 56-18 record with 8-game winning streak. And the best team in the Western Conference is the Oklahoma City Thunder, 58 wins with 16 losses. Oklahoma City Thunder and San Antonio Spurs already clinched their division. If you like this kind of content, don't forget to subscribe and leave a like to help our channel grow. Thank you so much, everyone. See you in the next video.